There is a saying that youth is wasted on the young. However, as someone who is passionate about youth development, I strongly disagree. In the words of Kofi Annan, young people should be at the forefront of global change and innovation. Empowered, they can be key agents for development and peace. If, however, they are left on society's margins, all of us will be impoverished. Youth development is a passion of mine because I grew up experiencing the trials and obstacles of an impoverished neighborhood, a sad reality that many of our youth face today. I know how hard it is to remain level-headed and optimistic about your future or even dream about success when your environment doesn't promote that. Over the last 3 years, I decided to take an even deeper look into my platform by embracing the lives of the youth around me. Youth who live in areas that can threaten their outlook on life and who may be affected by physical or verbal abuse. I then began to lead workshops with a special focus on spiritual guidance. I believe that it is imperative that children know how important and special they are. I wanted to remind them that their abilities did not lie in the comparison of others, but in their will to be great. I made connections with children by helping them realize their strengths and capabilities with programs like Born to Excel. I designed the Excel Challenge because in every aspect, education, sports, and their personal lives, I want them to excel. The exercise had a series of challenges that they had to complete, which got them past negative words they would commonly hear, like ugly. After each completed challenge, they received a scripture that specifically combated those words. Psalm 139 verse 14. I praise you because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. The children ended the challenge with the brightest smiles on their face. It was a sense of accomplishment, a sense of victory, a sense of relief. Born to Excel is an initiative I hope to one day expand into an after-school development center. My passion for youth development also drove me to be a part of Fashion for Foundation, a modeling showcase in aid of the Ramfali Children's Home, as well as a guest speaker on a youth panel where I specifically focused on the importance of a great self-esteem. The Bahamas Children's Emergency Hostel was also a place where I found the opportunity to impact lives. I partnered with other youth leaders that shared the same desire of giving back by organizing a fun day for the children at the hostel. Nothing made me happier than to know that our presence was able to bring endless smiles to their faces that day. This platform has shown me that despite the setbacks of life, that there is still hope for our youth, and that thought alone has kept me motivated. Recently, my country was affected by a catastrophic storm, Hurricane Joaquin. The storm left our beautiful islands nearly destroyed and completely devastated, and all I could think about were the many children that were dreadfully affected by this unexpected storm. Homes were destroyed, and although there were no loss of life for the Bahamas, the estimated cost of damage left behind by the storm is well over $80 million. Without hesitation, I jumped into action by participating in relief efforts through assisting distribution of goods to centers, as well as being a part of a national telethon, Rebuild Bahamas, that successfully rose over $250,000 for our islands. In efforts to take my contributions to another level, I spearheaded one of the efforts for relief by organizing a fundraiser called Runway for Relief. I wanted to have the opportunity also to give back in a way that was special and unique to me. This fashion event gave me the ability to bring together talents that understood how important it was to give back, not only to our islands, but the children affected by this tragedy. We then gave all of the proceeds to the families of students that were terribly affected by the unforgettable Hurricane Joaquin. Mother Teresa once said, "I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the waters to create many ripples." Youth development and child protection is not just a passion of mine, but it's a journey towards change that I intend to complete.